innocent. Dazzling lights, happy hearts, charming colors, and touching silence. Welcome you all to the Annual Day Celebration 2021-2022 of Shree Saraswathi Vidhyaah Mandheer School, Mettupalayam.
It's my privilege to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Anil Sharma, founder and managing director of Education Today, and our special guest, Mrs. Vibha Raj, CEO of Education Today. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm and inclusive welcome to our managing trustee, Dr. Manimehalai Mohan, trustee Mr. Mohan Das, and director Ms. Shree to this spectacular event. A hearty welcome to our senior principal Ms. Suguna Devi and senior secondary principal Ms. Shanta Kumari to this magnificent event. I extend a gracious welcome to all our teaching and non-teaching staff to this glorious event. Last but not the least, I welcome our students, the shining stars of our SSVM family. I finally extend my cordial welcome to one and all. Welcome.
Prayer is an act of worship that glorifies God and reinforces our need for Him. Through living a life of prayer, we respond to work of salvation and communicate with very source of life and purpose of our existence. May we kindly request everyone to rise for the prayer song.
We are made for goodness. We are made for love. We are made for all of the beautiful things we know. We are made to tell the world that there are no outsiders. All are welcome. I invite Nitya Pranali of grade 11 to welcome the gathering with her unfeigned words.
Saying welcome sweetens the heart, brings a sense of joy and a moment of cheer to the gathering. I, Nitya Pranali, feel honored to welcome our chief guest, Shree Sharma, the founder and the managing director of Education Today, and our special guest, Mrs. Vidhyaah, CEO of Education Today. We welcome you, sir and ma'am. I welcome our Honorable Managing Trustee, Dr. Manimekalai Mohan, who is an epitome of immeasurable love and concern, and who always aspires for the highest achievements. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome our immensely loved and respected principals who are always on their heels to motivate the young minds. Welcome you, ma'am and sir. I would like to welcome the teachers, the guiding lamps, and our sparkling students. I once again welcome you all who have taken efforts to make this day worthwhile by honoring our children who excel in everything. We are truly delighted to have your presence. Thank you.
Light is a pretty universal symbol of truth, knowledge, and understanding. It acts as a guide, keeping us from the stumbling into dark. We request the dignitaries to the dais to light the lamp and initiate the ceremony.
Now, request our trustees and principals to felicitate our guest of honor. A precious time for us to lend our ears to the words of wisdom. May we request our chief guest, Mr. Anil Sharma, founder and managing director of Education Today, to share his words of wisdom.
So first I would like to thank ma'am and sir for inviting me as a chief guest. Such a positive vibes I'm getting, and after a long time seeing a full house in a school is something which we all wanted. And I thank everybody for being and making the school so proud right now. I'm sitting with the ma'am and they said that this has been done by the students, amazing students. I really love all the efforts you have put. I thank the teachers who were coordinating for making such a big event, because I know how the events are done. I thank again ma'am and sir for inviting. I thank principal, I thank the teachers, I thank the students for making me come here and listening to me. Thanks a lot.
Felicitating the achievers not only motivate them to set new benchmarks for themselves, but also spurs on the peace to aim for similar heights. It is time to acknowledge and honor the outstanding performers in academics and other achievements. I invite our guests of honor to give away the prizes.
The story of Covey. Breezed by the wind of the west, Coimbatore is dressed with trees, tinted with flowers, bordered with rivers, designed with animals, lie protected within the interwoven threads of the protection in the hands of the respectable Coimbatorians. This gay garment took its birth on 24th November 1804 and it stretches for about 246.8 square kilometers in area and an elevation of 411 meters. Hacked by the Nilgiris in the north, Erode in the northeast, Tirupur in the east, Palakkad, Idukki and parts of Tiruchur and Ernakulam in Kerala in the west and south respectively. Coimbatore renders a bicentric attraction to all. Blessing is a great boon. Enrich and enjoy the opening dance of Covey and its ethnicity. Know the unknown fortune of our Coimbatore. Hearts dancing and minds singing, along with our Coimbatore singers and dancers. Noyal River and Western Downs. River Noyal takes her nativity from Velingri Hills flowing blissfully for about 180 kilometers. Western Ghats, a scene of gorgeousness, has its flavoursome drinking water, medicinal herbs, agricultural hub and many more affirmative requirements for the people's fulfillment. Kovan. The Kosa tribes ruled the part of Kosapudur. Ruled by King Kovan, the part was called Kovanpudur. Another story states that the western part of Vadavali was ruled by Konan Vittuva leader. He had 2 daughters, Konni and Muttu. The land possessed by these 2 daughters was named as Konnimudur, now called as Coimbatore, and thus Konniamman temple came to existence.
கால வச்சு ஏலங்களிலேலோ கிழட்டு மாடு மிதிக்கிதையா ஏலங்களிலேலோ கிழக்கத்தின் மாடெல்லாம் கூடி ஏலங்களிலேலோ கீழே பார்த்து மிதிக்கிதையா ஏலங்களிலேலோ மேற்கத்தின் மாடெல்லாம் கூடி ஏலங்களிலேலோ மேலே பார்த்து மிதிக்கிதையா ஏலங்களிலேலோ ஏலங்களிலேலோ குளத்துக்குள்ள கால வச்சு ஏலங்களிலேலோ கிழட்டு மாடு மிதிக்கிதையா ஏலங்களிலேலோ கிழக்கத்தின் மாடெல்லாம் கூடி ஏலங்களிலேலோ கீழே பார்த்து மிதிக்கிதையா ஏலங்களிலேலோ மேற்கத்தின் மாடெல்லாம் கூடி ஏலங்களிலேலோ மேலே பார்த்து மிதிக்கிதையா ஏலங்களிலேலோ
Chera king. He was the elder brother of Ilangovadigal, the author of Silappadigaram. At the age when early Cheras controlled a large territory of Konganadu, they were renowned worldwide for their wide-ranging foreign trade with Egypt, Rome, Greece, Phoenicia, Arabia, Mesopotamia, and Persia. It was evident that the export of spices, ivory, timber, pearls, and gems brought opulence to the Tamil country. Chola King Karigala, Cholan Patishwara Temple. Temple of the 2nd century, Cholas grabbed the place to glorify Lord Patishwara. The temple was built by King Karigala Chola in the 2nd century Common Era, thus making this one of the oldest temples in the state. During the rule of Raja Chola, Artha Mahal and Maha Mahal were constructed. In addition to this, there were regular donations from the Chola king, which were documented on the temple walls. History reveals that the great poet Sundarar sung the devotional Devaram song in this temple in the 7th century Common Era. The temple has the age-old mystery till date. An eternal palm tree. Tamarind seed of the tree here will never give birth to a new shoot. The bones of the dead changes to stones. Right leg of the dead person gets raised. The dung of the cattle never gets spoiled in this Patishwara soil.
பற்றனக்கின்றி நின் திருப்பாதமே மனம் பாவித்தேன் பெற்றலும் பிறந்தேன் இனி பிறவாத தன்மை வந்தெய்தினேன் கற்றவர் தொழுதேத்தும் சீர்கரை ஊரிற்பாண்டி கொடுமுடி நற்றவா உனை நான் மறக்கினும் சொல்லும் நான் நமச்சிவாயவே நற்றவா உனை நான் மறக்கினும் சொல்லும் நான் நமச்சிவாயவே நமச்சிவாய 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 நமச்சிவாயவே. நமச்சிவாய நமச்சிவாய நமச்சிவாயவே.
Hyder Ali and Muslim missionary. Hyder, a prominent ruler and father of Tipu, had good opinion on the natives of Kovanpudur. He introduced the Annani treatment. He was also an art lover. He restored a lot to the renovation and building of temples, not only in Coimbatore but also in many places. He donated a sum for the Patishwara temple specially. He made trade flourish in a full-fledged. Athar Jamad Mosque is one of the oldest and biggest mosques in Coimbatore. This was built in 1860 by a perfume merchant named Athar who hailed from Tirunelveli. Dharmalingeshwara Temple. This temple of Lord Shiva is located on the heights of Dharmalinga hill. There are 1000 steps to climb to get Lord Shiva darshan. It is a story that among the Pandavas, Dharma stepped on this hill. He found an idol of the linga in a crossed position from the Avudiyar. From that, this deity has added his name from Dharma as Dharmalingeshwara. This hill has a mango tree bearing fruits of 3 different tastes. It is located few meters near to the Madhukare cement factory. Thenishwara. It is believed that the linga was worshipped by the celestial cow Kamathena, and so the god is called Thenishwara. Built by Karigala Cholan 1000 years ago, was destroyed by Alauddin Khilji, but renovations had been done to regain its pride. SSVM World School stands ecstatically receiving the blessing of Thenishwara in Velalur. Tipu and British. Coimbatore was attracted by the British and the Sultans. It was ruled by Mysore Sultan Tipu and was taken by force by the British East India Company. Being a treacherous game, it was again returned to the Sultan. After the Third Mysore War, Coimbatore was taken by the British. The death of Tipu had made Coimbatore to get annexed. During the period of Tipu Sultan in the 17th century, Kote Hidayatul Islam Safia Jamaat Mosque was built. This holds the Indo-Arabic style. This beautiful white marbled mosque pedestals on Kote Mede. Siruvani and agriculture. Siruvani sugars the mouth of Kerala and Tamil Nadu people constructively to usher a productive life. Being the tributary of river Bhavani from Kaveri, it rocks the cradle for the Irulas and Madugars for their livelihood. Green and gracious stands our Coimbatore with the healthy water of Siruvani and rich soil. G.D. Naidu, 1893, a remarkable year to have got this electrical-minded expert without basic schooling. He rumbled the Union Motor Company. This was his individual interest. He also invented electric shaving machine, juice mixer, etc. He executed his skills reporting his products to foreign countries. Church missionaries, film industry, machinery manufacturing, evolution of textile and silk industry. Church, St. Michael's Church, which is 152 years old, was set up by the French missionaries in 1867. The tent cinema became popular as he traveled all over the state with Samikanda Vincent's mobile unit. In 1917, Samikanda Vincent built South India's first permanent cinema theatre at Town Hall. It is now called Delight Theatre. LMW has 60% market share in the domestic textile spinning machinery industry. Robert Staines, a prime personality, started the first textile mill in the 19th century. Silk City. Weaving is also one of the cottage industries that had formulated in and around Coimbatore. The city beams to have creative weavers. A valuable shawl was sent from Ramalinga Saudambige Weavers Cooperative Society Sirumugai to our Prime Minister Modi to honor the Chinese Prime Minister. Hospitality, food, codicea and language. Codicea Trade Fair Complex is an industrial and exhibition venue. It has been certified as the world record holder in the Limca Book of Records for being Asia's largest pillar-free hall. The World Classical Tamil Conference in 2010, which is the Semmoli Maanadu, was held in Codicea with the pride of our ex-Chief Minister Kalaignar Karunanidhi. Annapurna, Gauri Shankar, Le Meridian, Taj, Residency, Elenza, and many more serve to the satisfaction of food lovers. Yoga, Varha Valamudan, Temple of Consciousness. The enlightenment for consciousness for health, happiness and peace is the art of Varha Valamudan. It was found in Alia near Pollachi in 1958 for the cause of world peace through individual peace. As of 2020, more than 200 trusts and around 2,000 meditation centers have been registered. Here, large groups stay and undergo simple Kundalini Yoga. In 1998, the Brain Trust was entrenched as a wing of World Community Service Center. It is a common platform for intellectuals to work out solutions to fundamental problems. Festivals. Puliyakulam's Pride. Asia's largest statue of 20 feet height and 11 feet width waves a wonder to its visitors and devotees. Right stone, right calculation, and right sculptors are merged to pursue the stunning Mundi Vinayagar, also called as Vignaharta, the reliever of suffering and pain. Koniamman Temple. Goddess Koniamman is the guardian of Coimbatore along with her 9 sisters. The Irola tribal ruler Kovan prayed to her for protection. The Cow festival musters the people to adore her with flowers and prayers for making Coimbatore like heaven. Other vital festivals are Chatu and Thirukalyanam. Marudhamalai Festival. Marudachala Murthy Temple embraces its name in Purananuru. Ascending one step higher than 6, which is Arupadai Veedu, it is the 7th abode of Lord Kartigeya. Taipusam, Kartigai and Shasti are the usual merriments featured with Kavadi. It is believed that Marudhamalai and Bellingri have an underground connection holding mystery.
Shree Ganeshaya Namaha. Narada Uvacha. Pranamya Shirsa Devam Gauriputram Vinayakam Bhaktavasam Smarain Nityam Ayuh Kamartha Siddhaye.
Kovai Anthem. Soil respects, water respects, air respects. When reached out, Coimbatorians are respected. Knowing our trend, they blend in with our mind and serve us with dignity. Are we not special? Yes, of course. Getting respect is a bliss forever. Hospitality with pure Silvani water and delicious food for all weights, always with a serving attitude. Enjoy and enrich. Keep yourself above and beyond. Brand your brain and heart. Treasure with relief. Breathe in the cool Coimbatore air.
This is my city. This is your city. This is our city. And Kobe is its name. This is my city. This is your city. This is our city. And Kobe is its name. K-O-V-A-I, sing it. This is my city. This is your city. This is our city. And Kobe is its name. This is my city. This is your city. This is our city. And Kobe is its name. Kobe, 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 Kobe is my city.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Now I call upon Shivani of grade 9 to propose the oath of thanks.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom which springs from our soul. Namaste. I'm Shivani. On behalf of entire SSVM fraternity, thanks the Almighty, the Creator and Preserver. I thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Anil Sharma, the Founder and Managing Director of Education, and Mrs. Vidhyaah Rao, CEO of Education Today, for kindly accepting our invitation and presiding over this 22nd Annual Day celebration. Thank you, sir and ma'am, for being with us. With great reverence and gratitude, I thank our Managing Trustee, Dr. Manimekalai Mohan, Trustee, Mr. Mohan Das, for their incomparable guidance. I thank our Senior Principal, Mrs. Suguna Devi, Senior Secondary Principal, Mrs. Shanta Kumari, and Metric Principals, Mrs. Radhika and Mr. Hajjaj Sharif, for their unparalleled support and guidance, which made this event a masterstroke. We are indebted to all our dignitaries, well-wishers, special invitees, teaching and non-teaching faculty members, students, and those who have worked behind the scene. Undoubtedly, your contribution in various aspects has indeed made wide difference. Thank you all for your unflinching support.